get dirty! Woo, shit!
Do I look like a baby? Do I have a little sookie in my mouth? Am I wearing a little diaper? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Pokemon fans of the world, and friends and family of our community, how are you guys all doing? You know who it is, and I come at you guys back again once again with a brand new video. And ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't seen the last video, I'm gonna urge you guys to stop this video right now. Go and check the last video out. It is lit. It is just absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna go and spoil it for you guys. You all gotta go and check that shit out yourself, man. But what we got going on here, if you guys have already seen the video, then be sure to stay tuned in this video here, because what we got going on, you could say, is almost like a follow-up to the last video, but with a lot more details, because this involves a data mine of Pokemon Go. So we are here on the Sylph Road Reddit page, and we have done these sort of videos several times, and I also gotta say that this right here, we are just, oh my god, I just can honestly say that I am pleasantly surprised, like, beyond a shadow of a doubt, when it comes to Pokemon Go, when it comes to Niantic, just damn, Niantic, like, why, this is just so amazing. It's like, the hype is off the rails. So with that said, guys, let's go ahead and let's get into the details here of this data mine. I almost said event, but of this data mine. So with that said, if you guys are new here to the channel, then be sure to smash the like button as well as subscribe with post notifications turned on, so that way you guys will first know when you see me up next. Let's get to the details here of the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the first thing here to talk about is a new item that is going to be introduced in Pokemon Go, and you guys are familiar with the mechanics of Lucky Eggs, right? Basically what goes on is it doubles the experience that you gain for 30 minutes, but this new item called the Star Piece, oh my god, this is what's gonna make farming for Stardust just so much more easier and that much more fun. Oh my god, this is so amazing, because what the Stardust does, or I should say what the Star Piece does, is it doubles the amount of Stardust that you gain in a limited period of time. I'm going to assume that they function the same as Lucky Eggs. It's 30 minutes, but yeah, except with experience points, you're doubling the amount of Stardust that you gain. How cool is that? Like, this is just, oh my god, this is, okay, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, time out a sec. Can you imagine, you know, stacking up this item on top of an event that, in which one of the perks, one of the bonuses, involves that of double Stardust? You'd be quadrupling Stardust. That is just, oh my god. That's just insane right there. I am so excited, man. Now, obviously, none of this is confirmed, but because it's a data mine, I think it's basically safe to say that this shit is gonna go down. It is gonna be popping off like a Primal Groudon's eruption. So, with that said, guys, like, let's just keep going with this. There's more details, obviously, to follow here. So, the next thing here to talk about happens to be battle parties, which I'm just like, okay, this is absolutely interesting, so let's see what kind of details they got going on. So, you know, this was first spotted months ago in a small APK clues, so small data mine clues, but it seems like that this is more stable and more confirmed to take place in the not too distant future. So the thing is that the following attributes of battle parties appears to be have been considered with the likes of party team name, party team number. So I mean, if we're connecting the dots here, I'm thinking that we could actually be assembling teams to do specific tasks in the game, whether it's assembling specific teams when it comes to, say, battle raids, assembling specific teams when it comes to gym battles, and dare I say this, assembling specific teams when it comes to player versus player. Now, obviously, ladies and gentlemen, player versus player has not been yet confirmed, but I'm just thinking, man, it's like, player versus player, it has to come. Like, you know, it is eventually gonna come. We just don't know when, we don't know where, we don't know how. It's just gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Now, weather is also mentioned, but the thing is, though, ladies and gentlemen, is that weather has actually been confirmed. If you guys haven't yet seen the last video, weather has been confirmed. And you also got the likes of caching and deleting and gym battle versus raid battle. So the thing is that like I'm thinking that these battle parties are going to be very helpful when it comes to certain mechanics of the game that involves more competitive use, such as raid battles, such as gym battles, etc. The list goes on. And I gotta say that this right here is definitely going to be a very helpful feature. So with that being said, guys, let's keep on going. Okay, so the next thing to talk about here real quick is the battle log and battle UI overall. So basically what this is going to be involving is it's going to be showing the type efficiency of moves in the melee in the battle. So that is actually going to be very, very helpful. But the thing is, though, is that if you have a basic knowledge when it comes to type effectiveness, when it comes to battling, then this right here is just sort of like, well, you know what, it's like, it's cool, but we don't really need it. But for those of you guys that aren't exactly familiar with the type effectiveness mechanics, then this right here will be very, very helpful for new players to come about. And the next thing to talk about is local weather service. Now see, we've already spoken about weather, and if you guys haven't seen the last video, weather mechanics are confirmed in Pokemon Go, with the mechanics of the likes of clear, rainy, partially cloudy, overcast, windy, snow, fog, etc. Now, here's the thing though, ladies and gentlemen, is that with all of this here being said, with the fact that they're going to be involving the weather mechanics in Pokemon Go, based off of the weather that is currently taking place, you're probably thinking, it's like, well then wait a second here, isn't there going to be some sort of liability? Is there going to be some sort of like warning system for players to, you know, not go out if there's like a Category 5 hurricane? Because here's the thing, is that, okay, we actually have the talk here down here. Severe weather alerts. Like, see, this right here is definitely something that they are going to have to implement in Pokemon Go. And even though it's more or less common sense that, you know, hey, if it's like a blizzard out there, or if it's like a, you know, a hurricane, you know, a monsoon, whatever, you're obviously not going to want to go out there and get absolutely obliterated by the weather. But see, here's the thing though, is that this is something that they are going to have to implement, because there are people out there that are, well, more or less reckless, you know. They don't pay attention to the signs, they don't pay attention to, you know, what is and what isn't a good idea, you know, trespassing and playing Pokemon Go while driving and things like that. There's still things like that that go on, despite the fact that there are warnings. But this right here is definitely something that they are going to have to implement, more or less for a liability and for the fact that they themselves don't want to be encouraging people to be going out playing Pokemon Go when there's severely bad weather. So they have to have a warning system in effect. So yeah, you know, that right there just kind of goes without saying. But with that being said though, guys, let's keep on going. There's more to talk about. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Naturally, with Gen 3 being so close to being fully released later on this week, there are going to be new moves introduced, okay? We got ourselves the likes of Takedown, which is going to be a fast move, Waterfall, which is going to be a fast move, and I hope to God that Gyarados gets access to Waterfall. It'd be so cool to have a fast Water-type move, because that way it can spam Water-type moves and even just be that much more usable, you know? I got 100 IV Gyarados that I am just waiting to power up when I get more dust and just absolutely go nuts with when it comes to battling, you know. Surf, because there's no brackets, I'm going to assume that Surf is going to be a charge move. Now, we don't exactly know the power of these moves. Basically, it's just the move title itself. We're going to be getting into more of the details, hopefully, as time progresses. But we also have ourselves the likes of Draco Meteor, which is, whoa, man. Woohoo! That is going to be like the equivalent of like a Hydro Pump, but slightly more powerful. We also have ourselves Doom Desire, which, I mean, I think we can put two and two together. That is going to be Jirachi's signature move. And I'm also going to assume that it hasn't yet been released in Pokemon Go for when there was that whole Gen 3 update, confirmation, etc. We also have ourselves the likes of Yawn, which is going to be a fast move. Now, here's the thing, is that I've actually been hearing talks about the fact that they're going to give this move to Slacking, given the fact that Slacking is like just a ridiculously OP Pokemon as it is. Apparently, its CP is well over 5,000 max out. I mean, as you can see right here, man, that is going to be beyond broken. So obviously they need to give it a move that is going to nerf it so that way it can't do damage with fast attack. So it's got to charge up with Yawn and then unleash hell with a charge move. And I gotta say that even with that nerf, I don't think that's going to be good enough. That's not going to be sufficient, man. And that's just, oh my god, that's just going to be crazy. So up next, we have ourselves Psycho Boost, which is the signature move of Deoxys. We got Origin Pulse, which is going to be the signature move of Kyogre. And Precipice Blades, which is going to be the signature move of Groudon. And last but not least, we got Present, which is, I think we know where we're going with this. It is going to be the signature fast move of Delibird. And Delibird, we still have yet to see in Pokemon Go. So I hope that if there is going to be a Pokemon Go Christmas type event, that Delibird has to be present here in the game, you know, to commemorate the event. Well, no pun intended, because, you know, we were just talking about presents, and, you know, I said that Delibird has to be present. Anyways, I deserve to knee choke myself for that really bad pun. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I'm just, oh man. This is just absolutely amazing. So let's keep going, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said there, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much going to be it for the big changes here, for the big details of this data mine for Pokemon Go. We do have some smaller changes to point out, such as the internal tools and back-end changes, like the journal cache, many new debugging tools, including weather, and silly placeholder images. So, nothing really to get into detail and talk about here, but I just gotta say, man, that this right here is absolutely amazing. And the parting thoughts from Executive Drops. Let's see what he has to say, or she. I apologize, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but with that said, this is by far one of the most exciting updates to date. We can't wait to get out and test out the weather bonuses, battle team features, and try pairing Star Piece with the Go Plus grind sessions, man. And the Go Plus is a fantastic tool. If you haven't yet got access to it, you gotta get access to a Go Plus, because it is a great way to grind out for dust, because you're just like Go Plusing a whole bunch of Pokemon that just keeps on appearing and appearing and appearing. And it's also a great way to clean up the area, so that way on your nearby section you'll have a higher probability of spotting a rare Pokemon that spawned in that said area. Now, with that said, this holiday is shaping up to look like a blast, traveler. Speaking of, we do not detect a new event type, so it kind of looks like that we're not gonna get a Christmas event. Oh, come on, bah humbug. That is just a killer of spirit right there, man. But here's the thing, it's not too late, and Niantic does have a way of surprising their player base, such as what we had come across earlier tonight. Like, that's just amazing. So, yeah, like, with that being said, guys, that's basically going to conclude this video. But before I do, like, I was reading through the comments, and I gotta say that this comment right here is, without a doubt, one of the funniest I have ever seen. So, we start out with, present is Delibird's move. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Delibird is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows when you've spoofed or not, so follow the TOS, for goodness sake! Are you actually kidding me? Like, okay. Whoa. That is just too funny. That's all I'm gonna say. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you guys enjoyed the humor that I decided to add here in this video, but with that said, it was more or less meant to be a Pokemon Go DATAMINE discussion video. Nothing really too abstract about it, other than what we had talked about. And yeah, so with that said, guys, I want to say thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you've seen, then make sure you smash the like button to help this video out. And if you want to help out even further and be a part of our community that accepts and loves everybody that comes across, whether you're new or old, then be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you guys won't miss an upload from me. With that said, thank you for watching. I love each and every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe, support, stay positive, keep it 100, and I'll see you next upload.